Guys, how are you? Listen, coming to this final week, I need your final measurements on Friday, so only a few days away. And you've been amazing. You've been so good. Hopefully you can understand a bit about what this is about. Like I said at the very beginning, this is not you come in and I just give you all the tools, eat this on this day, this time, do this exercise, and everything miraculously changes. This is a lifestyle change group, and all it's encouraging to do is look at the kind of key areas. We look at sleeping, how to better your sleep, get better sleep, more quality sleep, look after your sleep, respect your sleep, drink lots of water, a fundamental. Look at cooking more, looking at making more nutritious choices and experimenting, and choose what goes in your food so you can look after it better. Obviously exercise is a simple one, but again, to how important it is to keep yourself healthy and fit. And then obviously on top of that, stress, and be aware of it, and can you conquer it, can you at least respect it, and then try and use different tools to do that. The biggest word is consistency. On all of those things, if you do it for a week and it doesn't work, I'll try something else, you need to give yourself a time. It's a bit like the accountability 21-day challenge we do. It's fun, that is, but 21 days, 3 weeks is kind of like a timeline for your body. If you do things consistently, and that does mean daily, or at least 3/4 of the day, 3/4 of the week, but if you do something consistently, your body will adapt, it will learn about it, it will get used to it, and it will want it. So if you get good sleep for 3 weeks, or at least you've had 2 weeks out of the 3 weeks of good sleep, that becomes the norm. It starts getting to good habits. If you're drinking water, yes, you'll go to the toilet every 20 seconds at start, but again, after 2-3 weeks, it starts to go, I need more water, I need more water, and you go for it without thinking. Same with exercise, and keep it consistent. Don't be up and down with it, again, because if you do that, your mood swings can change. But again, get into a habit of saying 3 times a week, I'm going to do my exercise. Any more is a bonus. Food, again, get used to eating food, educate yourself more. What works for you, what doesn't work for you, what bloats you, what makes you feel sluggish, what makes you feel tired, how many calories do you need. You don't have to count them out, but again, if you've been tracking them, if you know that 1500 works for you, aim for 1500. The more you do that, you'll know what 1500 feels and looks like. It's all these things about kind of when you finish this 4 weeks, you will make changes. They're all very different, and it doesn't matter. If someone's lost 10 pounds or 4 kilograms, that's fantastic for them and brilliant, but it doesn't mean you have to. Changes are also based on other things. Are you sleeping better? Are you less stressed? Are you in more control of your stress? Have you increased your water levels? Is your sleep pattern better? All these things make you feel better. The more consistent you are on all the areas, then and only then can you maintain a lifestyle which will actually make you feel thinner, make you feel happier, make you get more muscle tone, and all the things you want will be easier to get. But you have to put everything in a balance first. There's no point eating really well, training really well, drinking no water, sleeping's crap, and be really stressed, because then actually those 2 things you are doing well, you won't see the benefits. And that's all kind of getting results is. It's about 4 or 5 components, putting them together, respecting them all, working on all of them, making sure they're all consistent, stay on top of them, and then whatever you want, you will see. The more consistent you are, the quicker they come. The less consistent you are, the slower they come, but they will still work. I guarantee 100% what will happen is this. You will look at your results on Friday and go, oh, I didn't lose as much, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, but you will neglect the fact of, are you sleeping better? Are you doing this? If you are, fantastic. Do you feel better? It's a health and fitness, it's a lifestyle change. Also, what you'll find is if you didn't do things, honestly, you know that it's not going to work as well. So when you see someone else has done this, you go, oh, that's unfair. But if they've, and a lot of people on this in the last 2-3 months, they've stuck to something, they've stuck to it religiously and done it really well and consistently, guess what? They're going to make changes quicker and faster. Everyone's changes are different, and we're all genetically built differently as well. So some people do find it easier to lose weight, easier to gain muscle mass, but these are things you learn about your body. You might have to increase your protein levels. You may have to have 5 small meals a day rather than 3 big ones. You may have to have less pasta, less carbs. You may have to have more fruit, more protein. All these things you will learn about yourself, and that's why those trackers are really important. So well done, you've been amazing. One thing I can guarantee, if you have stuck to it, and I mean stuck to it for 4 weeks, not done 2 weeks and not for a week, and I did a bit of this and I did that. If you stuck to it for 4 weeks, you would have done 2 things will happen. You'll find changes, and you'll find that you'll understand more about yourself. That's the key thing. That's what it's about, maintaining this for the rest of your life. You choose if you want to do it or not. And I'd like to think it's not dramatic things you've done here. There's no 12k runs, you're not on eating kale every day, You're not counting every single mouthful of food. You're allowed a glass of wine. There's cake still involved. You still have a life. All we're saying is take more care, educate yourself, make the changes consistently, keep them up. And if you do that, guess what? You'll have a lifestyle you can lead going forward where you'll feel happy about yourself, you'll be healthier, you'll be fitter. And if you want those changes, you can adapt things and get them. Keep it up. You've been amazing.